Well, good evening, everybody. My name is Rob Bell, and I'm the delegate from the 58th District up in Albemarle County. And I want to thank Joel and I want to thank Bernadette for all their hard work, and I understand that by now they've set the table for the bill. I also want to thank Martha Bonita. Martha is an example of what a citizen can do when she sets her mind to it and wants to change the law. And I'd say that's true for all three of them, that it's easy to find fault, make complaints, and to say somebody ought to do something about this problem. And the difference is they went and did it. And when you hear people talk about government being, of the people, by the people, and for the people, it's not just up to the delegates and state senators to make that happen. It's up to you all. And these are people that are really taking the chance to bring a piece of legislation forward. And so I'm so excited to work with them. And I just want to walk through why I think this is such a good idea. So first, of course, the idea would be to allow the farmers to sell their goods directly to consumers. It's good for the farmers. And I think this will make it much easier for you to get your goods to the people that want to buy it. It'll make it harder for the barriers to entry that come up when it's too expensive to start a certain kind of farm. You won't have that problem. You can get started bit by bit. As you get capital, you can get bigger. It'll make it easier to be a farmer. Now the second thing is it'll be easier to be a consumer. And so here in my community, people love to eat locally. They like to get the food from someone that they know. And Virginia makes that very hard. And if you want to have it be a pro-consumer setup, it's going to have to be a bill like this where they can identify a farmer that they know. They can go and buy his food. If they trust him, that's enough. That's the second thing. And then the third thing, I think we ought to all recognize that Virginia was started by farmers. This is getting back to our liberty and our heritage to say, we're going to let you sell directly to the people that are going to buy it and eat it. And I think that it's a liberty argument. We are not just for the farmers, it's not just for the consumers. This is something, it doesn't matter, and I've said this in Richmond, it doesn't matter if you never use it. If you never buy from a farmer, if you think that's for other people, you still ought to be for this bill. Because this is something that lets people do what they want. They're not hurting anybody else. You should let it pass. And so this bill will come up next year. The legislature comes in January. If you're in this and listening to this and you think it's a good idea, I'd ask you to please reach out to your legislators and share your support with them. And I look forward to getting it passed. Thanks again for coming out tonight.